Welcome back. It's still Entertainment Review live on Metro Television. So we'll start with entertainment across the world. And our first story is a story we discussed on Friday. That was a part of it. Today we'll take the other part. And I'm so glad this one is on the table so that I wouldn't be biased. So Ghanaian women like Nigerian men more. And that is from Hilda Basi. And so Ghanaian women only marry their men because of proximity. They like Nigerian men more. During a recent podcast discussion with some Ghanaian men living in the UK, Nigerian chef Hilda Basi asserted that Ghanaian women generally prefer Nigerian men to their own countrymen. Interesting. According to her, ask 20 Ghanaian women if they will marry Ghanaian men. Put Nigerian men and Ghanaian men aside by side and see who they will pick. She further argued that Nigerian men in Ghana are loved more than Ghanaian men. She believes Ghanaian women only marry within their own country out of convenience and proximity rather than preference. So the lady on your screen, she goes by the name Hilda Basi. She's a Nigerian chef who broke the record for the cooking marathon, but recently her own record was broken. Though she also said that her jollof rice has no flavor. She's also asserting that we Ghanaian ladies prefer Nigerian men. Interesting. Okay, away from that, Black Sherif thrills fans in Gambia. Our very own Black Ghanaian musician Black Sherif mesmerized the Gambian audience during his debut concert in Gambia. With over 10,000 audience, the much anticipated event unfolded at the esteemed QCT, setting the stage for an unforgettable night of music and celebration. The excitement, energy could be captured among the audience. Both young and old sang along to every note, creating an atmosphere of unity, joy, and excitement. Black Sherif also made a bold statement with his choice of attire, which appears to be a striking lady's dress, which got a lot of people on social media talking, commenting about this particular dress. But according to reports, or apparently, the dress Black Hole wore was a way to respect the culture of the people in Gambia. I mean, I saw it on social media. I wasn't really getting why, but then I was like, everything Black Hole does has an explanation. So let's just wait and hear what will be communicated in the media with regards to his team members coming out or management coming out to explain. So these are the stories across the world that are trending. And I'm going to start with Harriet. No, let me start with Desmond.
Start with Desmond.
Let me start with Desmond because last week, Friday, wrapping up the working week, we spoke about Hilda Basi making a comment about Ghanaian jollof not being having no flavor. She just trashed our jollof. Let me just say it like that. She said our jollof has no flavor in it. According to her, Nigerians don't joke with building flavor, but it seems we Ghanaians, we joke with building flavor. So that's what she said. And then also during the conversation, she said that Ghanaian women prefer Nigerian men. The only reason why Ghanaian women accommodates Ghanaian men is because of proximity. They are the only ones we have, so we don't have any choice. But if we are exposed to the Nigerian men, maybe our taste will change. This one, I know you're super angry. You're not like angry, but what do you make of this? I mean, start from the food angle. Such a reputable chef of her caliber saying such thing and also moving into other space, which I feel she has no idea. She has no right to. But then,
well, for someone who has okay, I'm looking at how I would
choose your
massage my words,
words
really well.
wisely.
For someone who's in the public space, one of the things that you need to learn is how to speak. And, lots of times these podcasts and these things that you go on, I mean, for podcasts especially, you feel really free and talk about stuff. There are questions that even mainline TV, radio, we may not ask, but on podcasts, you feel free to do that. But when you ask questions like this, and this is not the first time, this is Jollof conversation, every day we did talk about
Yeah.
that. People, Nigerians talk about it, Ghanaians talk about it. But then you do not talk about it with so much disdain and disrespect as she did.
Yeah.
You could say that, well, I've tried Ghanaian jollof, it's not nice, whichever way, Nigeria. I mean, that's fine, we understand that. But when you go to the extent of bringing the work of another person in a chef,
Yeah.
and you say that was his best, like, that was his best,
Yeah.
but it didn't taste nice like yours, hold it. Everywhere that people go to and talk about Ghana and Nigeria jollof, and trust me, even this conversation about jollof, we may not even win when Senegal and the Gambia comes in
Yeah.
and those other places.
Yeah.
But then, it is food culture.
Yeah.
We all go to these different places, we taste food and, oh, this is nice, this is not nice. But you do not talk about it with so much hate
Yeah.
and disdain as she was doing. And that is what got a lot of people pissed. And when I watched the video, just like every other Ghanaian, I was like, oh, but what, like, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
And so she goofed really, really, really big with that. And even with that, I've seen a new, that's the influencer, what's his name?
And any that's
Eniola.
that's her,
Yes.
yeah.
Eniola has also come back here saying that she doesn't like, so if she says something like that.
Yeah.
then
Oh,
it
but
is
they are
she-
friends, so, he's going to back her.
I understand it,
Yeah.
but it is so wrong. And then you go on to talk about Ghanaian men
Yes.
saying that people choose Nigeria.
Yeah. Ghanaian women who choose Nigerian
Yo,
men.
Ghanaian women will choose Nigerian men. Love will be 2%. The main reason
all
may
about the
be
money. Yeah.
because of, it's money. If you find any, if I am telling, it'll probably be because of money. You understand?
Yeah.
So, mommy, you are in the public space. Find ways to season your words. Even if you want to say it so much like that, find ways and means to season your words and do not talk with so much disrespect and disrespect people that clearly you saw them on social media supporting your move, supporting this whole thing. And now you are causing people to say all sort of things about you. The marathon, it was the longest marathon. It wasn't about the taste of the food. So that one is...
Oh, but we saw
That is also
when
there.
we saw some on social
That is also
media.
on the other side. But,
Oh, no, but
she
you
don't
s-
talk well. True there, she don't talk well. Both sides, she don't talk well. If you have things to say it with respect. Not that we are even fighting.
Decorum.
With decorum.
Yeah.
Okay, so Harry, would you like to comment on that before I go move on to
so-
Black Hole?
Last week I had a lot to say
Today
about
you have a lot to say.
the fact that we don't really like Nigerian men. Some of us are even scared of them because of the things they do in Ghana here. I have never been to Nigeria, but for the Nigerian men I have encountered at Circle, even where I live, my area and all that, I would never want to be with a Nigerian man. That is my opinion. And I feel that Hilda has had the audacity to say all that about Ghanaian men because of how we sometimes portray our men on social media. And you know, yesterday, there's this guy on Facebook. He was trending. If you go and check him, his name, Kwabena Edu, he was trending because he went to South Africa and saw how beautiful the South African women are and started denigrating the Ghanaian,
Ghanaian
women,
women.
saying that Ghanaian women in Ghana and abroad are crass. That's the kind of word he used. And you should see the roasting. He's been roasted since Sunday, every today, people are still roasting him. So I feel like the things we put on social media, how we sometimes describe our Ghanaian men, I know we say that, oh, Ghanaian men will stain your white, you know, they'll put you to shame and all that. But we do love them. And I think if we start putting our Ghanaian men in a good light, of course, they need to behave well so that we'll put them in a good light, so that internationally, socially, people reading on internet, the social media will know that our Ghanaian men are good, both money-wise, they're generous, good, and all that. We should start projecting that. Then others will respect us. And
But for me, I think about it like on what proof or
Maybe a Ghanaian man has shown her.
what evidence does she really have to say that, oh, Ghanaian women will prefer this and leave this? If maybe she had said that maybe Ghanaian women love to marry Ghanaian men outside, not in Ghana. Maybe Ghanaian in the diaspora. Maybe I will understand. But what's her basis of saying that Ghanaian women will choose?
No, and that's what she stated, that it is
because we haven't exposed
yes,
them. But men are men.
No,
a man is a man. If it doesn't matter the country.
She's trying to say that in Ghana, Ghana people know what we see, so that's why you people
We don't
come
Or
from.
maybe it's because our population is part. Because I want to get into her head.
We don't travel.
So because of
yes.
that,
But in the first place, it's a non-starter. She
yes,
has.
it doesn't.
She needs to. Her team needs to sit her down and find ways and means to teach her how to speak in
you
public.
just want something Ghanaian
this is
supported.
outrageous.
Maybe after her record was broken, she needed something to trend. And you know how these Nigerians are.
It goes back to
They'll
what
virtually
Nigerians
do
were saying about
anything
her.
to
Exactly.
trend.
It goes
They'll
back to what
virtually
Nigerians were
do
saying about it.
anything.
One
Yeah.
blogger actually said that she's been trying everything.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to this, wanted to go to Big Brother, wanted to go to. I'm not saying it to like it was on
That's
a
what
blog.
they were saying,
Like
yeah.
she wanted to be an actress. She wanted to be
didn't
there.
work.
It didn't work, and then she decided to do this. But then it's a whole country like you are talking about. So you should even know. Even on the
Ghana is a country that you guys come here to make wealth.
exactly.
Ghana is like an abrochi to you guys. So I don't understand. What do you mean?
You know what?
Like-
we are. Let's move on to Black Hole. Desmond.
Oh, Black Sheriff.
Yeah.
All was in the Gambia to perform. I mean, this guy keeps solidifying himself as one of the stalwarts in the music space in the past couple of years. And so kudos to him. And I saw people singing to his song, with so much passion, right? And it just tells you that he's made a mark on the African stage.
Yeah.
And this is what I like to see, that we want our artists to go international. But lots of the times when we talk about international, we forget Africa.
Yeah.
We always think about the US, the UKs, and all the other places, but we forget about the African continent. And it's great that he had this performance in the Gambia. I'm hoping to see him in other places also. And I mean, this guy is just blessed and doing what he does best. For the outfits, I mean, before that concert or even right after, he said that he wanted to finish something and go back to school to learn fashion. A lot of people were like, hey.
No, it will be cool. No, honestly, I feel he loves to.
He's experimenting and doing a lot of things.
Oh,
you know.
is he
But this
wearing
outfit-
nails? Is he wearing some?
It's all part of the fashion. It's
But
all
this
part of
outfit
the
today,
fashion.
Charlie.
No, it's all part
As
of
he
the fashion.
said, he was trying to honor the Gambian
culture.
culture.
Yeah.
So
it's all fashion.
could
I feel
be.
if he really wants to go back to fashion school, like he wants to go to fashion school, he should.
And I think we have little understanding of the Gambian culture when it comes to dresses.
Yeah, but
If
maybe
we
he
could-
understood.
He did his research
Exactly,
and
yeah.
decided.
When-
and besides, I don't understand when some people criticize artists. They are not supposed to dress like normal Ghanaians.
Exactly.
They are not supposed to be like. Can't you see how they dress? Have lots of earrings, like do their dress. Like they need to grab attention.
I mean, you could
So
understand people.
So
like-
I don't have any issue with how an artist dress, because honestly, they have to do things to stand out. Else, nobody is going to talk about you.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had worn just normal
Jeans, black
jeans
top.
okay, still somebody would have talked. We would have complained. But Blacko, you're a big star. How do you wear jeans
Some
and
people
top?
also saying, you went on a different platform. You should have shown Ghanaian colors. Hey,
No.
oh, it's too much.
We are
But-
never pleased.
but what I want to say is, for someone like Blacko, ever since he made a mark in Ghana, he's been going out, and I'll say that the UK mainstream also helped him. I mean, he moved there, not like move went to stay there, but then he tapped into that particular market and he made sure that his music was everywhere. Now he comes back, is moving to Africa, and he's not the only artist that is doing this. Kiddy has gone outside Ghana before. Kwame Eugene, Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, D Black. I remember it was the last 2 years D Black went to Tanzania or something. Yeah, these are the things that artists do, and you make a mark for yourself. Because when you look at the videos, you get to hear the crowd, both young and old,
Yeah.
like singing along. Wow. Like sometimes I want to understand how they feel when they're on these platforms.
Yeah.
Because you know that you put in the work and then your work is being appreciated. So yeah, it's very good. Harry, would you like to touch on any other thing else? Okay, then we are going for a quick commercial break.
Did we have another story?
No.
Yes, we have another story.
No. Let's just move on. But I just want us to remind listeners that today I want them to call.
Yeah. They should.
So we are going for a break. When we come back, this break, we're asking that who is your favorite Ghanaian gospel artist?
Yeah.
Whether current or old, right? So this morning, that's how the conversation started. And what we get it after the break, we'll let you know. So the numbers we'll put on the screen after the break so that you can call and
I wish
share
we
with
could
us.
do a poll on our Facebook right now.
Oh, let's
I
see.
wish we could do a poll.
Let's
so
see.
that
Let's
we
see how
can
it goes,
really,
and then we'll hear from our people. So let's take a break now. When we come back, Nana. when we
Yeah,
come back-
yeah, we'll talk about that.
Welcome back to Entertainment Review on Metro Television. My name is Desi Faded, here with Harriet and also Nanaya. Now, this afternoon, it's like a hot thing on Twitter for those of you who are Christians and listening to Christian music or gospel music from way back. And I know on this table we have had conversations about the evolution of gospel music in Ghana over the years. So starting from the days of Kofi Abraham, transitioning to the Helena Rebels, to Soul Winners, to the Nazis, Obapa Christies, to the Joe Metals, back in the day still, and now even to our current times. So there was an account on Twitter that started this conversation. I don't know, and he's so happy that he says that he's happy that he started this conversation on Twitter. Now, he tweeted that, let me just get that tweet, and you see that on your screen very soon. And he tweeted that Joe Metal might find it difficult to be in the top 10 GH gospel acts of all time. That's how the whole thing started. That's from Manuel Mac Jr. And now a lot of people came saying that yes, others were giving their top 10. So the likes of Esther Smith, Daughters of Glorious Jesus, Bennett of First, Dugan, people started making mentions like that. Mama Esther, Elda Mreku, Yao Sapon, Cindy Thompson, Stella Abadugan, Charlie Bebre. And even right now on Twitter, there are a lot of people have mentioned Florence Obini, Nobo Nketia, OJ, Nasi, or Baba Christie, or Christiana Love, as she was known back then, and all that. So this episode, I want to ask, who is your favorite Ghanaian gospel act? So please call us now and let's hear from you, your favorite Ghanaian gospel act. Who is your favorite Ghanaian gospel act of all time? Of all time. Oh, we have a call already. Okay, good afternoon. Hello, Michael.
Yes,
Yes, good afternoon, and thank you for calling us. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from La Chado, Zenith University College.
Fantastic. Michael, who is your favorite
Yes.
Ghanaian gospel act of all time?
Ghanaian.
Gospel.
Oh, Nasi.
Nasi. Oh,
Anytime, anywhere.
Nasi any day for you, eh?
Come again.
Nasi any day for you.
Any day. In fact, let me recommend you last time to hosting our Feast of Zenith.
Oh, okay, Michael. I
You
get
did a
it.
fantastic job.
I get that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Michael, for
Good,
calling
good,
you.
good.
All right. Thank you, Michael. So Nasi has won the Harriet. Who's your Cindy Thompson? Okay. Okay.
In any rendition, that song just moves me. So I'll say Cindy Thompson before Esther Smith. But for our new generation of new crop of gospel artists, I would say Dinah. Dinah really has some great songs, and Ohima Mercy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Messi. That's dope, though.
Yeah.
And why?
For me, I might not have a favorite, but I grew up on Esther Smith, Obapa Christie,
Okay.
Florence Obinim, and is it Stella?
Stella Siu.
Stella.
Stella
First
Siu.
it was Stella
Dugan.
Dugan.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know, in the house I grew up in, it was a compound house. So you get to hear different kinds of songs, like these gospel musicians, like songs. So I might not really have a favorite, but that is what like I grew on. So I can't really say that, oh, this is my favorite. But then I love them. Then there's a caller. Good afternoon, your name and where you're calling from. Hello.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Evans. I'm calling from Hachu.
Pardon your name?
Evans, calling from
Evans.
Hacho.
Evans. Okay. So who would you say is your all-time favorite gospel artist in Ghana?
Mark Abraham.
Who?
Evans.
Mark Abraham. Hello, Evans.
Hello, Evans.
Mark Abraham.
Mark Abraham.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Is there a
yeah,
favorite?
Mark
Is
Abraham.
there a particular song that's your favorite?
I'm sure we say Marco Medierusi. Okay. So we are losing Evans there. But
I love that guy
yeah,
too.
that song too is, and that's like the greatest collaboration,
Yes.
like Christian collaboration ever. Like we can sing from A to Z.
Yeah.
But I have been of the view since the conversation started that if we are doing comparisons or want to rate Christian and secular, they're two different things.
Yeah.
Secular people may want this. For Christian musicians, this is not the target or this is not the goal. And I've seen Quindalin write under my post on social media, all that. So, but let's get onto the phone lines, please. We have
Amate.
Amate. Okay, Amate, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, where are you calling us from?
Abekuma.
Ablekuma. Okay, who's your favorite Ghanaian gospel act of all time?
Ojo Mesa.
Joe Metal. Okay. What is there about Joe Metal for you?
Ojo Mesa, more international. Look like more international.
Okay, more international. All right, thank you very much.
So would you say that in rating like your top 10, Joe Metal will be part?
So Messi be first.
Will be first. Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Great.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So like I was saying,
Yeah.
comparison in the gospel space,
quite
it shouldn't be
different,
there
yeah.
because it is about the impact, the lives that you have blessed. That's what heaven will look at, or God will look at, right?
Yeah.
But in as much as we want to do this for our earthly whatever, we
Canal.
shouldn't discredit the work of people. And that is what I have not been liking with what people have been writing on social media.
Yeah.
That fine, if Joe Metro is not in your top 10, that's fine. This one, I've said that it's not him who went to sit somewhere and said that I think I should be in the top 10. Someone just sat somewhere and just said, and just wrote something, just started a debate. So do not discredit his work over the years. And okay, let's get on to
Okay.
the phone line.
Albert from Ashaman. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, Albert.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. Albert, your your all-time favorite gospel artist.
Okay, Albert is listening to the
Yeah.
TV.
Yes.
Yes, good afternoon.
Albert, you're listening to yourself. Please tune your the volume of your TV down, please. Try not to listen to yourself.
Your favorite artist in the Chris. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Albert, can you mute your television and just
Talk to us on the
talk to
phone.
us on the phone?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm asking your all-time favorite gospel artist.
I may not have a preference, but I may go for Esther Smith.
Esther
Esther
Smith.
Smith.
Okay. And if you are to rate like top 10 gospel artists, she'll be part.
Of course. she'll be
Okay. Any particular song?
back. Any particular song?
Yeah.
Most of her songs are quite hitting to the spirit. I may not have a preference to, but all her songs are nice and powerful.
I get you, Albert. Thank you very much for calling.
Welcome.
I'm trying to remember also. Is she the one who sang Australian Movie?
No, that's Florence Obidi.
Florence Obidi.
Yes.
Yes.
Smith will be. Oh,
Mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Erade. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was up on today.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Mark Edibienchi.
Yeah.
Oh, the Breku.
Yeah.
You see, but that's
That's
one.
smart.
Yes, yeah, that's
That's
yeah.
why I like what
Yeah.
you're saying, that it shouldn't. Pardon? Okay, there's a caller. Okay, Junior from Malam. Good afternoon, Junior.
Hi, I'm Desp from Malam.
From your what?
Desp.
There's
Desp
Okay,
from
okay.
Malam.
Okay.
Okay. Your all-time favorite gospel artist.
Before then, I want to say a thank you to Desi Faden. Mad love for him. I'm an artist manager from Africa.
Okay. Yeah.
And my favorite is, I think, Esther Smith though.
Wow. Okay. And if you are to get like your top 10 artists, she'll be part.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. You see, some of the artists, we are not supposed to like bag them in one basket.
Okay.
We have people who came like the Stasune, the Freud, so those people. We have people like the current people that we know. So if you want to compare, at least to compare the people who came like way back.
Yeah.
To compare them. It is good in this work to compare because whatever be the case, people will compare. You can't see it. So I think Esther Smith is cool for me.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. I guess we'll do a last one.
Yes.
Let's do a last one.
Yes, I'm supposed to ask you. You are getting all
Yes.
shout out.
Zenith,
What
did you guys do at Zenith? And then,
No,
shouts movement.
Shouts to Face of Zenith, to my guy Benito for that. I just want to handle their Face of
I
Zenith.
guess it was just like I was saying, I appreciate the fact that you said it's the secular and the gospel. We shouldn't do what we do in the secular space in the same gospel space. Yeah. Okay, so this is our final caller. Your name and where you're calling us from.
All right, my name is Donatus. I'm calling from Kasua.
Okay. Your favorite gospel artist?
That would be Nasi.
Nasi. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you are to mention your top 10, he will be part.
Yes, my top 10, I think Nasi should be on the first position, and then Esther Smith will be the second position.
Nasi 1, Esther 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any favorite Nasi song? It shouldn't be Aseda.
Oh, I think Nasi, basically all his songs are kind of
That's
like
what you say.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really like Nasi because all his songs are spirit-filled.
Okay.
And then my brother also said something like, yes, our choices are based on the fact that how impactful the gospel songs are on the individual.
Yeah.
I think the same also applies to the worldly musicians because how impactful how they're able to impact on the lives of the people negatively also determine the kind of either punishment or reward they'll get.
Yeah.
So even if you are worldly musicians, they should learn to conduct themselves in a manner that is worth emulating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Yeah. I think in recent time, we say that one of the biggest gospel exports Ghana has had will be Joe Metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Undoubtedly.
undoubtedly, yeah. So, but if we are doing the whole comparison, I don't think we should just start from Joe Metal.
Yeah.
We should go back
Yeah.
and appreciate others who started it,
true.
paved the way for these artists of come. Because I remember when Joe Metal was here, narrating his beginning, the things that he went through,
He's been
how
there for a long time.
exactly he's been there
and
for a
even
very
his
long
song,
time.
Inshira, I was telling Desi in the morning that I wouldn't even rate Bononi. Like, if you listen to Inshira, that song is all-time classic.
Yeah.
And I think people pick on him because he's done so well for himself, and he's the face of
He's the
gospel,
face of
gospel, gospel artists that have
doing a
gone
lot of that.
international.
Yeah,
And I think that is why they always speak
But I
on
also
him.
hope that he doesn't go on Twitter to read some of the
He
comments.
won't,
because,
knowing Joe Metal.
some of the comments are very mean and harsh.
And that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. People should not discredit him.
Yeah.
So when there's Walabolo, he was there way back. You can
Yeah.
have your favorites, but do not
Yeah.
discredit the works of other people, especially if it's the gospel space.
Yeah.
And see, a promoter should take this up. For Twitter to be talking about gospel music like this on a Monday morning, a promoter should be able to contact these acts and give us a surprise this Christmas.
I like that. I like the fact that we are even talking about them. Because since last year, the gospel fraternity were like, Artist of the Year will go to Pay Siesta. And then the conversation is still like coming on. Next year we'll see. So it's good. On a Monday morning, but then it's good, yeah.